Good morning and welcome everybody. Thank you very much for joining us for this very, very special day here at Mercy. We are excited to have our groundbreaking this morning. I can do it all. We got our groundbreaking for our new behavioral health center here this morning, and this is a very, very exciting day. Wonderful for the trains to join us as well. Thanks for taking the time to be with us. I want to recognize some special people that are with us this morning. I want to start with the Board of Trustees, Mercy Board of Trustees that are here. Mark Hewitt, the chair of our board. Here. There she is, Sherry Becker. And Sister Marita Sukup is with us, serves two very special roles for us, part of our board, but also our Sister of Mercy, representing the Sisters of Mercy here today, who founded this great organization 101 years ago this year. So thank you for being here. Are there any other board members that are here that I'm missing? I also want to thank and welcome our construction crew here. We have Gary Schmidt and his team from Hinkle that are here with us today. We also have Caitlin Rutledge and Nate Bryro from RGD, the architects. I also want to welcome and thank our state legislators for being here. Senator Amanda Reagan, Senator Reagan right here, and Representative Sharon Steckman. Thank them for being here as well. I also want to thank all the chamber ambassadors that are here and all other local community members that are here. In addition, I want to thank, I see members of our nursing team here and other members of our staff from 5 East that are here. These are folks that do just incredible work day in and day out, caring for our patients on 5 East with behavioral health and mental health challenges, and we just can't thank them enough, and this building will help them to do their work better every day. And I don't believe that Dr. Ramos or Lacis are here, but I want to thank them also for their work and their part of this facility. I want to thank Wally Smeby, our large donor. Wally donated $900,000 to this project, so thank you, Wally, for all your work and effort and for your vision to help us with this. And before I turn it over to Dr. Teresa Mock, the Senior VP over Behavioral Services, I want to take a moment to just thank her for her leadership and her strong work to guide us through this process. She has put countless hours into this project, and so thank you very much, Teresa, for your work and leadership on this. And with that, I'm going to turn it over to Dr. Teresa Mock.
Thanks, Dan. So I'm very proud and honored to be leading this project for the Behavioral Health Unit. This is a $10.6, almost $11 million project, again with a generous donation from Wally Smeby for part of this. This will be a 27,000 square foot addition. It will create 3 separate behavioral health units on this location, 2 adult units and 1 adolescent unit, and will increase our beds to 34 beds. This will enhance our inpatient unit, not only with the increased number of beds, but with increased services that we offer. It will enhance our outpatient services considerably, and includes what we're calling a help center, which is being funded by the Janigan Foundation and Wally Smeby. This is a center which will be for education, for a place for patients and families to come to receive education about their behavioral health illnesses. to receive referrals and to have outpatient counseling and the help that they need before they get to the point where they need to be hospitalized with a more acute illness. So we're very excited about this. This is going to be a great project, and thank you all for coming to help us get it started. So I'll introduce Sister Marita Sukup to give the blessing.
God of future directions and care, this early morning, as we gather to bless this ground, we recognize that we stand at a sacred intersection where science and technology meet grace and humanity. We as colleagues and community members pause to remember the community of Las Vegas and their needs. God, the architect of our lives, bless those whose vision has brought us to this moment, those who gave from the meeting of behavioral health needs, who have labored tirelessly to raise resources, sharpen plans, and lay a firm foundation. Bless this ground that gives of itself to support this structure, the earth, the trees, fostering life over the years. These trees have taught us about life's gifts and growth, with branches like arms, always open and outreaching to all, and with twigs and leaves that amaze us each season with the beauty and lessons of life. May this building now be life-giving on this earth, using these resources respectfully and caringly. Bless those who will construct this building. May they have a safe working conditions and may no harm befall them. May the jobs created by this project sustain families who call this city their home. May those who walk through these doors of mercy, include God's dear poor, receive competent and compassionate care. Bless our current associates, volunteers, donors, especially Wally Schmiebe, and future generations that will come here to minister. Cement the past and the future with the present, that we may continue to be competent, caring, and compassionate caregivers, guided by our mercy vision and charism. Finally, good and gracious God, bless this structure that it might be strong enough to hold individual, parent, or family grief, and porous enough to allow our own humanity to seep through these best practices and interventions. May it pulsate with good deeds of Mercy North Iowa's behavioral health science services, and may it flow with compassion for all who seek healing through these walls.
Sister Karita Hyde could not be here, and she greatly regretted it because this is such an exciting day and a wonderful event, a much prayed for event. So she gave me some thoughts last week that she wanted me to share with you. She says, thank you to the people for coming to witness this wonderful event. Thank you to Dr. Mock for her vision, to the board for their review and approval to proceed with this much needed service. She says Catherine McCauley, the founders of the Mercy Sisters, must be smiling. One can only exercise mercy where there is need, certainly a need for improved and expanded behavioral health services throughout our nation. Mercy Medical Center indeed is responding in a creative way to that need for the most vulnerable of our populations. We are grateful to be using our resources in this manner at this time. And she says, thank you, Wally, for giving so generously, and for the Jan Again Foundation of your resources. Sister said, and she said this last week, and it's so pertinent today, daily the national news carries stories of violence and injury where mental health disease is determined to be the cause. Our efforts will help alleviate these incidents in our service area in North Iowa and help to ease the task of caregiving for family members. And I just would like to say personally what I think is very special about this place is this is where the former convent was. And for a while there was a question, do we even ask if we can build here? And I thought, let's talk to Sister Carita. And she just had tears in her eyes and said, this is exactly the legacy that Catherine McCauley has left with us, to care for the most vulnerable of our populations. And she said, of course, that's where you build this. So, thank you.
All right, let's break some ground. Got it on the right way.
I know.
All right, so there's a row here to make it easy. All right, should we do this? Yeah, let's go. Well, thank you all very much for attending this morning and joining us for this very wonderful and blessed morning. And there are some refreshments inside if you'd like to join us briefly just inside the door over here. We'd welcome to have a chance to visit. So again, thank you all for being here today and for your great support of Mercy.